All right, lovelies, it's time. It's time. My little like empties bin here is getting fairly full, and I thought we could sit down and talk about this. Now, I love a good empties video. I enjoy watching other people's empties videos because I think it's a way to really learn about some products that maybe you've been curious about, some products that you've never heard of, and you find some things to try and definitely some things to skip as well. So now, if we haven't met, you must be super into empties videos as well. And my name is Kelly, and I'm a professional hair and makeup artist, and here on my channel, I strive to keep beauty real. Real honest, real relatable, and real fun. So if that sounds like something you'd enjoy, don't forget to click subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. We're gonna dive right in. I've got a little bit of makeup, a little bit of skincare, a little bit of hair care, a little bit of fragrance. We've got a lot in here, so we're gonna dive right in. Now, where should I start? Okay, mascaras. Let's talk, because I've got 3 in here. I have 3, is it just 3? Yeah, so I have a Bite Beauty Upswing mascara. If you are not new to my channel, you will know that this is an all-time ride or die for me. Well, actually, these are an all-time ride or die for me. This is a newer favorite, which now, unfortunately, we aren't going to be able to get anymore now that Bite Beauty is going out of business. Here's the thing. I'm not putting this in here because it was empty. I'm putting it in here because it was 3/4 dry by the time I even got it. And I might have mentioned in a recent video, I mentioned in something that I got one of these and I bought it around the like Black Friday sales. It was completely unopened though, and I popped it open like, let's say like 4 weeks ago, and it was fairly dry already. This is a fairly wet mascara in my opinion, so the fact that it was already like feeling kind of dry, I was like, well, that's a little weird. And within a week, it just was rather unusable. And so I contacted the company. This was of course before they announced that they were going out of business. So maybe it's been a while. Maybe it's been a while that this has been in here. But anyway, this was before they announced that they were closing that part of their business. And I was like, you have my favorite mascara. I've had many tubes of this, and this right from the get-go unopened was like dried out. But they said, well, you're past the like 30 days that we would offer a refund or an exchange, sorry. And now I'm kind of like, well, obviously, since they were going to be closing that part of their business anyway, they're probably trying to not like give out refunds if not need be. So it's not like they were going to make much of an exception on that. Anyway, I'm really bummed about this. I have to say, I opened up the other tube because I bought 2 tubes. I opened up the other tube and it's almost like the opposite thing. Like the wand isn't being cleaned off much by the like doohickey inside. Very technical term. And so I have to like take this and like scrape it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to not love it so that my heart isn't broken. You know, when you do that, you're like, you're like, I don't like you anyway. It's fine that we have to break up. It's fine. So maybe that's what's happening. At any rate, this one is unusable. So here are 2 of the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. So this is another favorite of mine, but completely a different kind of mascara than this. So this is like stretchy lashes, like lengthened, separated. This is like curled, super vavoom, volume, thick, thick, thick. So a lot of times I would do a coat of this and then a coat of this, and it's like the perfect combo. But one of these was in, gosh, one of these was in a little like emergency makeup bag that I used to keep in my purse for like times that, you know, I forgot my mascara. I cannot tell you how many times I've left the house and then realized on my way to work that I don't have mascara on. So then what I would do is like run into the drugstore to grab a mascara quick, because there's no way I'm gonna not wear mascara at work. So to save myself the like $11 or whatever it is for any drugstore mascara anymore, I just kept one in my purse at all times in a little like makeup kit that had a couple other little things in it. And this one had completely dried out. Like it had been in there like pre-2020 probably. So it was dried out. Now the other one I opened up, I don't know, I would say probably like 6 weeks ago, and maybe it just dried up really fast. Maybe I did use it a lot and I just used it up, but it's like I used it today, like 1 coat of it. I actually did the combo where I did 1 coat of this and then 1 coat of the other Bite mascara that I have. And it's like 1 coat of this just like isn't doing anything. It's like I really, really had to like work to get it on my lashes. So I just feel like it's kind of dried out. So I'm just checking this one. At any rate, wow, I've already rambled on about dried out mascara for 10 minutes. Congratulations, welcome to my channel. Let's move into some other products. Okay, so I have one more makeup product. This is this tiny little baby Gimme Brow. What shade is this? This is the shade 3. I tell you what, I've really been trying to use up all of my sample sizes, all of my minis. However, I think that this guy was in that makeup bag as well. and it's super dry. So I have to like refill my emergency kit. Now in that little emergency kit that I have, I try to put like little minis or inexpensive things that if it doesn't get used that much, because it is an emergency kit, I won't feel sad if it like expires or dries out or whatever. So that little Gimme Brow was perfect for that. All right, let's move into some other things. Oh, I guess technically this is makeup as well. I mean, not technically, it totally is makeup. So this is the House of Lashes Eyelash Adhesive. I really love this adhesive. If you've never tried it, give it a go. It's very, very, very dried out. It was probably like 3/4 used, but whatever was left in it is like completely coagulated at this point. So I love this so much more than like, let's say Duo glue, because it dries faster, number one, and I find that it dries a little bit more clear as well. Like it doesn't have that like milky appearance that sometimes Duo can have to me. If you're hearing that squeaking, I think Jeremy just turned the hose on outside. That was really painful. I apologize to anyone who has headphones in right now. But anyway, this is the only lash glue I will use. It's what I use on my clients. It's what I use on myself. I love it. It's really easy to apply. And like I said, it dries really quickly. I think that's one of the reasons that people have issues applying lashes, is they put glue on the lash and then like immediately whack it under their eyeballs, and there's no tack to that glue yet. You haven't like let it dry down a little bit. So this is nice. You only have to give it like 30 seconds and you can pop it on. Whereas like with Duo, I feel like I almost like wait like a minute, 2 minutes to like really get it quite sticky before I pop it on. I know that 30 seconds to like 90 seconds doesn't seem like a difference, but it does make a difference in the long run. Okay, that's the end of the makeup. So let's go into like some other things. You probably won't be surprised to see that I have another native deodorant in here. This is the Fresh Mistletoe. Oh, I love this one. This makes me so sad that I missed out. That's a problem with like holiday scents, special edition scents, which Native does a lot, which I think that they like try to get that FOMO. They try to get that like FOMO by buying. Or sometimes they'll like bring them back later and then they like want you to like hoard, which I'll be honest, I have done before with no regrets. But this is Fresh Mistletoe, and this has like a slightly, okay, so it's a little bit like Prey from Alice Brooklyn. It has that little bit of like pine, of like spruce scent to it, but also like a fresh, and like it's fresh but maybe like slightly sweet. It's like candied Christmas tree. I'm going with that. So I do really love that one. I don't think you can get it anymore. So then we have some body wash. Y'all, I cannot even tell you how proud of myself I am for not just like getting rid of this one and chucking it in the garbage. Okay, this is the Sparkling White Ginger Body Wash Thingamajig from Philosophy. So here is the thing about me. I get very, very bored of body wash scents, and it just takes me a long time to go through a body wash. Like I feel like a lot of people use way too much. So I don't think that you need like that much. So it takes me a long time to go through one. And this one was so big. I cannot buy body washes this big. I get so bored. I usually just buy like the little mini ones or have a couple that I can like flip flop. And that's what I did with this one. You will notice that the top is gone. I'm not sure where it went, but at some point very early in our relationship, I had to take the top off of this because the little like thing got clogged up and I couldn't get anything out of it anyway. So I was just using it open. I loved the scent of this, and the color was so pretty. It was like this like amber shimmery, like almost multi-chrome vibe, and it smells so good. It reminds me a lot of one of my favorite shampoos, the Avapui Wild Ginger Moisturizing Lather Shampoo from Paul Mitchell. It smells very similar. It has that like nice, fresh, crisp ginger scent. Not like a super spicy ginger scent, but so good. But the thing is like these Philosophy washes, they are totally, they get you clean, but they don't like nourish your skin at all. Like they get you clean, but they don't like hydrate your skin. They don't do anything. So I probably won't be getting this ever again. I don't even know if they make this scent. It was a holiday scent from way long time ago, but they just don't do it for me. I am over 40 and I need to have something that like gives my skin a little loving, and this one doesn't do it, but I'm so happy to have her out of my shower. Okay, so let's see what else we have in here. Oh, we've got some toothpaste. Shall we talk about this? So here is the Hello Activated Charcoal Epic Whitening Fluoride Toothpaste. It's very nice. I will say it's also very black. It's very black, so it can like stain, I don't want to say stain, but it can leave a mess in your sink. So you really have to make sure that you rinse out your sink well. It was nice. It had coconut oil in it, which I definitely think you can tell in the texture of it. It was a more like hydrating toothpaste. So if you have some gum sensitivity, you might like this. I liked it. I don't know that I would necessarily get it again, but I did really like it. Another two products that I am just like so happy I have used up. You know, you are a makeup, beauty, skincare hoarder when you get excited when you run out of something, right? Isn't that the thing? Because like most people are probably like, oh no, I have to go get something. And then we're all like, oh yay, I get to go pick from the other 5 things I have in my hoard. So I've talked about this. This is the Fulvic Acid Brightening Cleanser. I'm not sure. I might have put this in another Empties, basically saying like, yo, I'm almost out of this. I cannot wait to just like use it all up. But I'm not sure. But I did finally officially use this one up. I like this. This is one of the only Inkyless products that I feel like I would probably repurchase from what I have tried. It's a nice one. This time of year, it would probably be really good. It did remove makeup fairly well. It isn't totally stripping, but it's definitely more of like a cleansing cleanser, if that makes sense. And it does, because of the fulvic acid, it's supposed to help brighten your skin. I have so many cleansers that I won't be repurchasing this one anytime. Would I consider repurchasing it? Sure. More for like spring, summer. So now here's another one that I got in, I believe, BoxyCharm a million moons ago. This is the Dr. Brandt Clean Biotic pH Balanced Yogurt Cleanser with Chlorophyll. This I used for a while, kind of felt ho-hum, stuck it away, and then finally I was like, okay, you should probably use this. So this is what I had just in my shower. The thing is this one really sucked at getting any makeup off, in my opinion. So, you know, like I was like, this one, I think in that box I got this, and then also like a sleeping mask, like a watery gel sleeping mask, and both I just felt like were okay. But this doesn't take any makeup off on its own. Well, not any, but like most. So I would find that I would use this if I was jumping in the shower in the morning and just wanted to like refresh my skin really quick. But it was like, it was very much just like a meh product. So I'm glad to be done with this one. It was another one that I struggled to like use up. And here's one that I never struggle to use up. This is Good Genes from Sunday Riley. This is of course an exfoliant. It does have lactic acid and licorice root. I love this product. It's one of the only Sunday Riley products that I find to be like worth the like hefty price tag. And here's the thing. I have, obviously, if you know that I have been trying to not purchase any skincare that I have other things of. So like, I'm not purchasing any cleanser right now because I have so many cleansers. So when I was very close to using this up, I was like, I have no other exfoliating serums. I don't have my Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow. I don't have any more of this one. I think I got a few of these in BoxyCharm a while ago for like super cheap when I still was part of BoxyCharm. By the way, can someone tell me, with one of the pop-up shops, like, is there a way that people who aren't subscribed can shop? I thought that one of them, non-subscribers, could shop through. Let me know down in the comments if you know that. I unsubscribed to BoxyCharm quite a while ago. Every once in a while, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll just subscribe again so I can like hit the pop-up shop. But that's how the hoarding happens. That's how you buy backups of things that you probably don't need to be buying. But I didn't have any backup. So I had some other like exfoliating pads and things like that that I'm going to use up instead. And I also found quite a few little sample sizes of exfoliating products. So that's going to be what I go through before I purchase anything else. So I'm kind of like challenging myself to that because I feel like I could get through a lot of those before the next like Sephora sale. So that's a goal. Just so you know, that's one of my little makeup goals or beauty goals. So at any rate, this I've used up. I do really love it. Jeremy likes it as well. I got him using it both on his face and body just for like some refining, you know, skin texture to help like eliminate bumps and all of that good stuff. So we're done with that one. Another one that I am done with that I definitely would not repurchase. I didn't actually technically purchase this. This came in a Beautylish Lucky Bag. This is the Suzanne Kaufman Hyaluronic Serum, or Hyaluron Serum. Y'all, this is well over $100. I think it was somewhere around $125 for a hyaluronic acid serum. Okay, I got the XL bag. the majority of the value of that bag was in this dang serum, and I was pretty ticked at that. Cause like, sure, give me some other serum that is like gonna do a little more magic, but like a hydrating hyaluronic acid serum for $125, like if you use this and you buy it, great. I am so glad that that is within your budget. Congratulations, but it's not for me. The one thing that I will say about this is I loved the scent of it. It just has like a clean, slightly floral scent. It just smells like really good, fun skincare. That's it. That's it. I didn't find that this was above any other hyaluronic acid product I've used. I also found that I had to be careful what I used over the top of this because I did find that it could cause some pilling if I used too much of this. So like, no, I'm going to keep my $125. Another pricey product. This is the Augustinus Botter, the Rich Cream. So everybody and their brother was losing their wallets and their minds over this product. It's another pricey hydrating moisturizer. It is very rich, very emollient. If you have dry skin, I think you'd really, really enjoy this. If you have normal to oily, I think it's too much. I think now they do make a light version of this. I got this through Influencer. I was very grateful to be able to try it. I also got the cleanser, which was in my empties quite a while ago. The cleanser I really, really did enjoy. It's like more affordable. Still not affordable, but more affordable than this. This was nice. It was a great moisturizer. Like, if I got another one, I would totally use it. I just don't see purchasing this. But if you have intensely dehydrated skin, you might like this one. I didn't have any sensitivity to it. It was nice. It was an interesting combination of like, it was very interesting because sometimes I would put it on and almost right away it felt like a watery gel. And then sometimes I put it on and it was so thick that like, it just like, I really had to like try to rub it in. And it's not that it came out a different texture. It's not like it had, you know, separated or anything. But like sometimes I'd put it on and it'd be like whoosh. And sometimes I'd put it on and be like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. But this one I really enjoyed. I was mostly using it at night though, except for in the wintertime. I could get away using it during the day. But like for me right now, I'm almost more towards normal skin. I'm normal with like a bit of dryness around the outside, and I just think it would be too much during the day. All right, we have a little bit more skincare in here. This is a favorite of mine. I've purchased several of these. This is the Paula's Choice C15 Super Boost. This is of course a vitamin C with ferulic acid. I love this. I think it is a beautiful, amazing, just like absolutely wonderful, stunning, definitely saw results from it, vitamin C. I am currently using this one, the Pharmacy 10% waterless vitamin C serum. So this is a 15%, this is a 10%. Here's the thing. I think that this one is probably more effective. This one has a better texture. This one is like completely watery, whereas this one is like a thin gel. They both are slightly sticky on the skin. And I don't mean like, but like after I use it, my reaction is that I kind of like want to rinse off my hands. So I think that's maybe just something with vitamin C. But I really struggle because I picked up both of these in the Sephora sale. I picked up this one, this actual bottle, and then I picked up a backup of this. I just can't decide. I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is once I've used this one up, I'm going to go back to using this. And after that, I'll let you know. I just feel like I'm not noticing as much of a difference as I did with this. I'm just not noticing quite as much brightening. But this one has a way better texture. It's way easier to put on the skin. So it just depends on what your priorities are, what you think like irks you the least. So one more product for the skin that I have. This is Tretinoin. This is my prescription and it's 0.1%. I will say I have another 0.1% right now that I'm going through. I may bump back down to the 0.05, I think is what I was using before, because this one I find that I can only use like every 3 or 4 days. And for me, the important thing is to use it like every other day more consistently. And I'd rather do that than like use a higher concentration. So I try to use this at night, normally alternating with my exfoliating serum. So like a lactic acid, like an AHA, BHA type business. So I think I'm going to bump it back down. Especially because by the next time that I need one, it'll be in the dead of winter, because this actually lasts me quite a while. So it'll probably be like late fall when I need another one, which will be time to like scale back on the, I don't want to say harsh, but you know, Retinol is like super great for your skin, but it can make your skin pretty sensitive. So I'll probably bump back down, but I do really love it. Another product that I have right here is Latisse. I have talked about the serum. I do use this serum. I have found that it makes a great difference in the length of my lashes. That's really what you will see from Latisse, by the way, is you're not going to get more lashes and you're not going to get thicker lashes, but you will get longer lashes. As far as the side effects of this, I do find that if I'm using it every single day for a long period of time, my eyelid skin does get a little bit red. For me, it's not like a permanent darkening. It just, you know, it gets like a little bit sensitive, like not like uncomfortably, but it does get slightly red. So I usually try, if I haven't been consistent with it, I try to use it every day for 7 days, and then I back down to like once every other day. Initially, I was told use it every single day for like, I think it was like 10 weeks or something like that, and then go to every other day. But like now that I've been using it over time, there just are times where it's like all of a sudden I'll realize, oh my God, it's been like 5-7 days since I've done it. So then I will try to do like a solid 7 to 10 days, and then I'll back down. But I do really like it. It does work. I know that there are a lot of different lash serums out there. I will say that this is one of the only ones that like has truly been clinically proven to actually make your lashes longer. It's not like the appearance of lashes. I talked about that in my Inky List serum rant in my last Will I Buy It. This one does work. So, okay, one more product. Oh no, I've got a couple more. So here's the hair product that I think is probably in like every third Empties video. This is the Invisible Wear Brunette Dry Shampoo. This is from Paul Mitchell, and I love it. The scent is great. I love the fact that it has a little bit of tint with being so dark. It doesn't give me that like just powdered my wig look, and it's also a fairly clean feeling dry shampoo. If you want a dry shampoo that has a lot of grit and grip and texture, this isn't going to be the one for you. If you want something that like gives you a light amount of volume, but like something that you can still run your fingers through, this is a great one. I will say, in fact, I just filmed a little clip of it for Instagram. I put this in today, like pretty hardcore right here around my hairline. Not so much because I'm greasy, but because of my sparkles. I've been meaning to like color my hair for the last like week, and I just haven't gotten around to it. But I didn't want to have that showing, so I went pretty ham. I went pretty ham around the hairline. And as I was putting on my foundation, all of a sudden I like got this dark streak. And obviously you can see I've got pretty dark eye makeup on, but it looked like a dark brown. And this look, by the way, is from my most recent BYOP video. I will have that linked here. But I do have a brown shadow in there, and I was like, wow, did somehow like some brown shadow get on this brush? So I switched out brushes, and the same dang thing happened, and I realized that I must have hit my hairline with the brush as I was buffing in my foundation, and it totally like, it just looked like I had like rubbed soot all over my forehead. So you do have to be careful with that. Normally I would do this after my makeup. Like if I'm going to work, I would do my makeup, do my hair, and then spray the dry shampoo in if I was using it for like color camouflage. So spray at your own caution. Okay, so now we have two little scent samples. I am going to give you guys a little rundown of how I feel about these, which is why I thought I'd put these in at the end. But if you know me, you will know that I am a fragrance aficionado. I freaking love scent, and I have so many samples. So I've really been trying to use them up. I'm really excited that I have two here. So we have Daisy Oh So Intense from Marc Jacobs. I don't even know if you can get this one anymore, but it was really nice. I feel like a lot of the Marc Jacobs Daisy scents have a very similar scent. It's like they all have a slightly sweet, a little bit floral, just very like girly springtime vibe. And that's kind of what this had. It had a little bit of that like candied floral scent, but the floral in this wasn't like, it wasn't like chewing on like flower petals. You know, I hate that. This was nice. This is kind of what I would throw on mostly when I was just like bebopping around the house on the weekends and I just wanted like a little like uplifting scent. I don't think I would necessarily purchase this one though, although I do like some of the Daisy scents. There are a couple, I can't remember which ones, but there are a couple that I would consider buying, but I know that like a lot of times you can find them like TJ Maxx and stuff. So I would consider buying some of the Daisy, but that one was not one that I like absolutely super need. So here is one. This is Dolce & Gabbana Rose. So, or it's from Dolce & Gabbana and it's Dolce Rose, I think. So this, I really liked. This I think was in one of my Sephora favorites scent samplers. I would love to see another one of these in something, because if I saw another scent sampler that had this in it, I think I would consider getting it. Because I don't know what it was about it that I didn't like necessarily love the first time I wore it, but it's rose. It's definitely rose. You have to like rose to like this, but it's not your grandma's like perfume. It's not like too funeral homey. It is a fresh floral, but then it has this like sweet effervescence that sort of reminds me of like sweet tarts. It's like rose and sweet tarts. It's very nice. It's very nice. I sprayed this the other day and Jeremy was like, oh, you smell nice. He loves rose though, but like this is just a good combination. If you like a rose scent, if you like something that's slightly sweet, but it wasn't like so sweet that I feel like it's going to be syrupy out in the heat. You know what I mean? I do think that this is more of like a springtime fragrance than a summertime fragrance, but if you wanted to wear it in the summer, I don't think it's going to be too cloying. So this might be something that I look for in another fragrance sampler in the future, because I feel like Sephora does that a lot of times. Like half the ones that they feature have already been in other like roundups. Otherwise, I may consider getting a travel size of this on a sale. I wouldn't pay full price, but I might get a travel size of this. So this one was one that I really enjoyed, and I am so proud of myself for getting through some of these like scents. I've really been trying to like not buy any fragrance right now and use up a lot of these little babies. So that is it. That is all of my empties. I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, I really do love watching empties videos because I think it's just a way to like see some of what people are really enjoying and what people really hated, or clap for each other for using things up, even if it like wasn't something that we like fell in love with. And that was probably what, half of what's in here. So go me for getting through things and getting through my hoard. That's it, lovelies. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if you did like this video, don't forget to give it a like on your way out. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already. I have some fun summer content coming down the pipeline, and I will see you really soon.